This is VOA News. I'm Alexis Strope. The Supreme Court is inserting itself squarely in this year's presidential election. AP Washington correspondent Sagar Meghani reports.
The High Court says it will decide if Donald Trump can be kept off the 2024 presidential ballot because of his bid to overturn his 2020 loss. The justices have agreed to take up his appeal of a Colorado Supreme Court ruling that he's ineligible for the state's ballot based on his role surrounding the Capitol riot. The Constitution's 14th Amendment bars some people who engaged in insurrection from holding public office. The U.S. Supreme Court has never ruled on the rarely used provision. The justices acknowledge they need to move fast since voters will soon start casting primary ballots. Arguments will be early next month. Sagar Meghani, Washington.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is returning to the Middle East on Friday. Fears of the Israel-Hamas conflict spreading have grown after the targeted killing of Hamas's deputy chief in Lebanon on Tuesday, an attack Israel neither confirms nor denies it carried out. VOA's senior diplomatic correspondent, Cindy Sain, reports.
Israel had vowed to eliminate Hamas leaders after the October 7th attack and says its forces at its northern border with Lebanon are on high alert. President Joe Biden has come under heavy criticism for his strong support of Israel's right to defend itself after the attack, as more than 22,000 Palestinians have been reported as killed by Israel in Gaza since the war began. The State Department said protecting and helping civilians in Israel, Gaza, and the West Bank will be at the top of the list at each one of Blinken's stops on his tour. Cindy Sain, VOA News.
For additional stories 24 hours a day, visit voanews.com. This is VOA News.